What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Well, today I'm going to bring you a decoder install. It was successful at the end, but it didn't go as planned because I've never done one before. My soldering skills are atrocious, but it all worked out in the end, and I will rectify this problem in the future because my soldering iron is horrible. Old Radio Shack job from way back. My tip's not that great. I did change the tip, still didn't work out that great. So I'm going to get another one in the future. But first, I'd love to give a shout out to Dan from Handicapped Traveler and George from FL Railroad Dog. They have both given me a super thanks. And those super thanks are greatly appreciated. It does go a long way, you know, like towards the new soldering iron or gas money towards the next rail fanning trip or, you know, a decoder install. So let's check out these babies that I picked up. Alright, now we're going to get into the debacle of putting this decoder in. Like I said, it's my first time installing one. It did work out in the end. But let's take a look and have a good laugh. Okay, so I'm going to attempt this install of a decoder. And what I bought was the TCS K1D4-NC decoder. This is a Kato 1767609. SD70M with the flat radiator. So what we're looking at is a CSX 4691. It's pretty nice. I didn't remove this because I didn't want it sitting on the wheels just yet. Yeah, detail's pretty cool. Now, I've not owned a Kato before. I did buy a Norfolk Southern. We're going to start with the Kato CSX one, just in case I screw it up. That way my precious Norfolk Southern is safe. Let's see if I can get the shell off this. Okay, got the shell off, but my decoder does not come with lights on it. This is my first decoder, so I don't know anything about that. Plus the clips are soldered on. So it's going to be an interesting thing to do here. Let me see if I can get this DCC part out. Or DC part out. See, don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to have to get them clips off there so I can use them on the new one. Okay, well, I had to put a little heat tape here. They said it keeps the contacts here from hitting this motor board. So basically, I guess we just slide this back in there. I think that's it. Seems simple. There's no lights, there's no sound. It's just a decoder so I can run DCC. I'll worry about the lights and sound and all that stuff later. Okay, my soldering is absolutely atrocious, plus my tip on my soldering iron is horrible. But I had to unsolder the clip from the light board there so I could reuse the clips. It didn't come with clips, so I had to reuse the clips, and it was a little loose, so I hit them with a little bit of solder. And yeah, you can see it's a pretty big glob, but it's on there. Let's see if it works. Okay, we got it running without the shell. And as I mentioned before, I didn't know it had these little teeny tiny lights on there. That little white thing is a light. I didn't know that. Like I said, I never messed with these decoders before. It's my first time. So let's get the shell on it. See if it runs again. Well, I have lights, but I have no power. It seemed to program okay. I took the shell off, it ran. I put the shell on, it don't run. So what I noticed is if I squeeze it, it runs. So I must have a contact problem on them clips. So I'll take the shell back off and see what happens. As I said, my soldering is no good, but I did have to put some more soldering on that piece. The clip was loose. So let's see if the shell changes anything. Success. Look at that. All right. Beautiful. Let's hook a train to it and see what she does. All right, she pulls good. Pretty nice. I'm liking it. It pulls really well. So I am very pleased with my first decoder install. It seems to have the pulling power. So Kato is living up to its name. Now, since I'm happy with it, I'll go ahead and install in my NS. Well, there you go. And like I said, in the end, it all worked out. It's a great pulling loco. But I am going to rectify this soldering iron debacle. That way I can install the other decoder in my Norfolk Southern engine. Also, one other thing, I did mention George from Florida Railroad Dog. He had also got me a nice sticker, during the sticker swap. I have the instructions for sticker swaps in my description. But thanks again, George. Make sure you go over to Dan, the Handicapped Traveler's page. He does walking tours of towns and places you've never been or can't get to. Also stop by George, Florida Railroad Dog. Check out his O-scale layout, and he does some great run-bys, and his layout is phenomenal. All right, till next time, like, share, subscribe. Don't cost nothing. Hit that button. Happy out.